looking so great, so good.
Thank you, sir.
I welcome you all to Toys Traveling 1.0. This was brought to you by one of the fastest developing real estate investment companies in Lagos State, Nigeria. Mirror Homes, please give Mirror Homes a round of applause. I realize that I can't want to look outside, do one thing or the other. And because food is daily, if clothes really you suffer. So Mirror Homes is doing so well. And then Toys Traveling 1.0 was actually brought up to target so many renters. We needed to have value to the renter because we understand that the real estate game is becoming competitive day and night. We realize that clients are reaching out to us on a daily basis to buy one property or the other. But then, if they are reaching out to us, what are we giving them in return? It is not just about telling them, come and buy them. They know that there are lands everywhere. But we understand that you need to give them value. So in that mood, we decided to bring up Touch Extraordinary 1.0. We have amazing panelists here. We have our keynote speaker seated already. I wish that so many of you would have gone through the internet to do a research on some of the panelists that I'm bringing up. You understand that Mirror Homes is not just trying to bring any other person to train and to coach every one of us. After the training, we will have to go out to sites to take a look at some of the developments of our people. So many of you must have seen flyers, pictures, or you have not even been into this location. So we want you to, after getting the value, after changing your sales game, now can see the product and say, okay, with all of the things that they have taught us today, this is the best way to push this one. This is the best way to do that. I promise you today that you all are going to receive value. To be very honest with you, I'm going to sit at the back here and write. All I need you all to do is pay careful attention. If they are sharing, leave food aside. Food will come, food will go. But you understand that tomorrow you may not be able to call the keynote speaker here and say, sir, please, can you come and teach me again? But tomorrow you can always order for the exam also. So I want you all to pay close attention to all of the things that our keynote speaker and all of the panelists will be attending to today. I promise you, like I said earlier, you're going to get value. I welcome you all once again to Touch Traveling 1.0. Thank you and please pay attention. Good morning. If you are alive, say yes.
Yes.
If you know that the next biggest commission that is going to be declared by Mirror Homes is coming to your bank account, say yes, yes. You ain't saying it as if it's you. I think it's your neighbor, it's not you, right?
Yes,
Now,
yes.
if you know that the next biggest deal that someone is going to close and everyone is going to open their mouth and say, it's going to be you, say yes. Thank you. All right, good morning. I'm so happy to be here today, and I believe that we have very few minutes to spend together. But I want you to do me a favor. If your friend that is your gist partner is the one sitting by you, you may need to change your seat, all right? Except you can focus on your focus, all right? And so help me to do one last thing today. Say to someone beside you, say, please.
Please.
Don't distract.
Don't distract me.
Now say to someone else again, please.
Please.
Focus on your focus.
Focus on your focus.
All right. So, and having said that, then we're going to move straight to what we have today. So today I want to show you in the next 30 to 45 minutes how to close more deals. How many of you would like to close more deals? If you like to close more deals, raise your hand. All right. So now the first thing I want to tell you today is this. Real estate, it's an amazing business, but real estate does not reward effort, it rewards results. What did I say?
Real estate does not reward effort or reward.
No, reward, you see, effort is very nice, effort is very good. Effort is, it's going to make you get better in life, but the business does not reward effort. It only rewards results. Now, you know what? The moment you don't know how to turn your effort to result, you will be frustrated in the business. And so, what you then need to learn is how do I turn my effort to produce a result for me? And this is what I say to people a lot of time. Selling is difficult until you start selling. Hello? Do you hear what I just said?
Yes.
Selling is difficult. Nobody likes sales. But when you start making money, you like the
company start making. And so normally we say, oh, this business, we have to go to site, I have to do this, I have to do that. But this is what happened. All of those stress begin to make sense to you when you begin to make money. But when you're making money, those things are very stressful. But I call it the joy of stress because the moment you start making money, everything begins to change in your life. So today you want to learn how to do that. You want to learn how to go from that simple reality. That simple reality is something that is going to help you to get things going with your life. So, first thing again that you need to learn is that closing is a system. Hello, closing is a system. It is not a secret. Closing is a system. It is not a secret. In sales, the best sellers are not talkers. Hello. Hello? The best sellers are not what? Yeah, so that is a good news to someone seated here today because you have been told a lie before now that, I'm not sure I can sell because I don't know how to talk. Now, selling is not for talkers. By the way, talkers don't sell. This is what happened. Talkers do sales. Hello? That's challenging somebody's belief today. But you see, by the time I'm done with you, you will realize what I'm trying to tell you. Now, the truth is, most people are living by these lies, and that is why some of you get afraid by, some of the things that you're supposed to do. So, I think about 2 months, about a month plus, there was a deal that I closed. I think about 200, 300 million from a guy. And then when I was talking to the man, I was standing before him, and then the man said, "Oh, Tony, why do you want to sell me this property?" I said, "It depends." Hello? Did you hear what I just said? So because today, towards the end, I'm going to show you some scripts. You are going to be asking me a few questions. I'm going to say you have to answer that question again and again. So I said to the man, "It depends." He said, "What do you mean by it depends?" I said, "Well, this property does not make any sense if I don't know what you want." All right? Did you hear what I just said? Yes. And the man looked at me again. I said, "By the way, if I can ask, what exactly do you want to use this property for?" All right? And the man started talking to me. He said, "Wow, I've been told that place is this and this and that." I said, "Well, so what makes that important to you?" And the man started talking to me. And when he finished talking to me, and I said, "If all of these things can help you to get what you want, how soon do you want to do it?" Huh? The man said, "I'm ready to do it right away." And I said, "Okay, before we go further, let me reframe what you said." All right? And then I said, "You said this?" He said, "Yes." I said, "You said this?" He said, "Yes." I said, "You said this?" He said, "Yeah." Write this down. When the moment people say things to yes to you 3 times, they can't say no to you the 4th time. Now write that down. The moment somebody says yes to you 3 times, they can't say no to you the 4th time. What happened is that they have entered into what we call buying zone. They will keep saying yes. So when you tell them, "Talk about transferring the money now," what they say, "Sir?" Yes. In other words, but this is what happened. Most of you don't understand that if you are the one, when the prospect is the one doing most of the listening, you should be afraid. Hello? The prospect should not be doing the listening. The prospect should be doing the talking. Hello? Most of you do most of the talking. The prospect do the listening. This is the rule of closing. The buyer should do the talking 80% of the time. All right? And you should do the listening 80% of the time. You should do the talking 20% of the time. But you do the talking 80% of the time. That means you have switched from being the buyer, from being the seller, to the buyer. So most of you are the buyer, you are not the seller. Because the moment a prospect tells you no, and you are going home to tell your leader that the man said they want to think about it. Because you have just been sold. Hello. You have bought something. Somebody have told you something and you have bought it. Somebody have told you, "I'm not buying," and you have bought it. Hello. Somebody have told you, "I will think about it," and you have bought it. Then you are the buyer. He is the seller. Because you do most of the talking when you are supposed to do most of the listening. Most people will close themselves if you can listen to them enough. Hello? Most people they will close themselves if you can listen to them enough. Most of us don't listen. We think we are listening. can tell you what they want if you can listen to them enough. How many of you have ever gone to your doctor before, and when you show up before your doctor, or you have gone to a pharmacy before, and when you show up before the pharmacist saw you coming into the room and say, you are looking at this, my beautiful sister. You will need Panadol today. Won't you be scared this person? Won't you run for your life? You will run for your life. This is a quack. This cannot be a pharmacy. Because a pharmacist is a professional, just like you. Some of you don't know that you are in the oldest profession in the world. The Bible says that the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, isn't it? The first landlord is God. And they make you the nurse. And he also said, whoever goes and sells the land, alone, you are also doing God's business. Because selling land is God's business, isn't it? So you are in a profession that is the oldest in the world. So you are a professional. Because a professional is someone that has a profession. That means you are a professional and there are rules that make a professional. A professional asks questions. A professional listens. A professional gives counsel. A professional gives direction. A professional solves a problem. In other words, if you know that this is who you are, a buyer is not doing you a favor. A buyer, we are doing each other a favor. It is not, people don't give you money because they like you. People give you money because what you are selling to them, they like it. Now, if they don't like it, they can only pay you temporarily. They won't pay you again. So most time, some people think that somebody buying something for them is to help them. No, that is why you are afraid to go and close the deal. They're not just helping you, you are also helping them. It's a mutual exchange. There is a transaction that is going on. Every commission you collect is a proof that somebody's life has been transformed. Every commission you are paid is a proof that somebody's life is moving to the next level. Now that means commission does not fall from heaven, it comes from people. So if commission comes from people, it means that every time you get paid, someone is already helped. All right? Yes. All right, so does that make sense to you today?
Yes, it does.
All right, so let me start by saying, open up this thing, I don't get it. Okay, having more customers is a mathematical certainty. All right? Having more customers is what? A mathematical certainty. Now, the business is about customers. Without customers, you are not in business. That's the truth. And customers are born every second. There are customers everywhere. There are people, let me tell you, no matter how the economy of the nation is, people will keep buying land. Hello? Yeah, people will keep buying land. People will keep buying land. But the question that I'm asking myself every day, people are buying land is constant. Are they buying it for me? What percentage of these people buying this land are buying it for me? If they're not buying it for me, it's not that they are not buying. My mentor said to me many years ago, don't say there is no money in Nigeria. Only say the money is not in your pocket. Hello? Yes. Do you hear what I just said now? Yes. To say that there is no money in Nigeria is to shut your head down for the money you can make in Nigeria. So don't join them to say, there's no money in this country. Rather say the money in this country is not where? In my pocket. You will now ask yourself the next question. How can I get this money into my pocket credibly, morally, and what? Legally? Now, because the question you ask determines the answers you get. The moment you say there is no money in Nigeria, you are affecting yourself. You are shutting down yourself. Some people believe nobody can buy a land of 2 million, 4 million. Now, that is true. As far as their own reality is, nobody will buy such land. But somebody beside them will be selling the land. How many of you know that there's something called financial rapture? How many of you know that? Financial rapture. How many of you know what they call financial rapture? Have you heard of it before? Okay, let me tell you for the first time. Financial rapture means that two friends come to Rector's home, come to Mirror Homes to sell property, and guess what happened? They came the same day like today, and they yet had a cash telling them how they can close more sales. One of them was thinking in his head, is this thing possible? The other one said, wow, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do everything this man said. And in the next 7 days, guess what? They are still friends. The day they came here, on the 19th of November, both of them have almost zero account, or few nairas in their bank account. But 7 days later, the other one now have commission worth about multiple millions in his bank account. The other guys have not done anything yet with what they have been told. What has happened? Rapture has happened. Hello. It's not financial rapture. Though they are still together, but one has moved on. Now, one can afford to sleep in an hotel and he can pay for it without having a nightmare. One cannot afford to eat anything that he wants because even if you go to a restaurant, he has to look at the menu list. You know, in your life, you get to a point, like my mentor said to me many years ago, that one of the ways you know that you are getting very rich is when you go to a very expensive restaurant and you do not check the menu list and you order for anything that you like. Hello? Hello? You just hear what I just said? Yeah. Just say, I need that food. Can I have it? You know, some people don't eat what they want. They eat what they can afford, isn't it? Yes, sir. So they get to the place and they see the tilapia fish. That is what they want. Hello? And I just look at the price. I just say, man, tilapia fish one is 25,000. Then we just say, God forbid. How much they used to marry my wife? He began to justify it in his head. I said, no. They said, Pomo is here. Just give me Pomo. I like it. I like Pomo. It's nice. It's good. You know, when I chew it, my mouth is always good. Now, you want to get to a point in your life when you can eat what you can want, not what you can afford. And there is no business in Nigeria today that can put you on a fast lane than this business, where you can experience financial rapture, where somebody that knew you 1 year ago will see you again and they did not know you are the one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. They are looking at you and saying, is she the one? And you are smiling and you say that English, like, it is I. Hello? It is I.